I got canceled. My son has cried every single day for 3 years. And it's crazy because over the last 3 years, I've cried every single day. For different reasons, you know? He's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I want my fucking career back, asshole. Doing all this therapy, she said to me, well, that's no surprise you're a comedian. And I said, what do you mean? I know you think you like to do stand-up because you like to make people laugh. When people laugh, that means that they accept you, and you need that. And that's when I was like, you're a fucking bitch. I'm just a guy, and I'm just trying to do better, okay? They don't want you to change, that's the truth. I got back on stage, and people were just like, what the fuck, you are, but I typed so fucking hard.
Runk. What's really, really great and excellent is that Chris was sitting down for 15 minutes. And then once we were ready and literally rolling, I was all settled. He got up and is now not here. That's really great.
Yeah. Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Welcome to Lifeline. We love you all for watching, and we love you all anyway. Yeah. Unless you stop watching, then we don't love you. It is Sunday, November 5, and this is episode 82. Well, that's a lot of episodes. And you
Magic
know what?
Mind.
You know what? Sundays are for Lifeline.
Guys, listen. My special is available now. ChrisDelia.com. It is Grow or Die. It is called Grow or Die, and it is available now. Go to ChrisDelia.com to get it. It's $10, and you know, you can stream it. You can download it. It's awesome. Dude.
It's awesome. It's his best special yet.
Thank you.
And he's had some really good ones, and this is his best one yet. I'm really proud of him. And
thank you.
Go check it out. ChrisDelia.com.
Yep. And there's a go sign up for Lifeline Luxury, Patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury.
Said it so fast.
You know.
And you know what? Guess what?
Yeah,
I got a new pod coming out soon. A new solo pod. It's called The Private Record, where we have guests. Anybody who's got a crazy story, a good story, a story that you like telling, a story people like to hear, come and tell it on my show. Tell the whole world. Go check out theprivaterecord.com. Submit yourself as a guest. We want to hear from you, and we want to hear your story. Stop flexing, Chris.
What do you think about that?
And also you can reach us at theprivaterecord.com, theprivaterecord@gmail.com. On Instagram and TikTok at The Private Record. On YouTube at The Private Record.
So many
Guess
places.
what?
Just find it, you know.
The Private Record.
Okay.
With your host, Matt Delia.
Submissions. Send a submission. And merch, lifelinemerch.com. You know.
That was such a bad plug for the merch, you know?
Well, it's just we did a lot of stuff so far. We talked a lot about business so far.
No, but get the merch. The merch is...
It is very good. It is that. It is very good.
As Mom would say, da bomb. Okay.
Mom would say da bomb.
And it's at lifelinemerch.com, and get it all. Get every piece. Oh, also, you're still on tour. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll be in Fort Myers and Orlando and Baltimore and Trenton and Reading and Philadelphia and Richmond, Virginia. Already, I got them all. Wow, I did it all on my head, dude.
He did it all on his head, folks.
Oxnard, California. So yeah, dude. So what's up, Matt? How you doing, man? What is that shirt?
Well, I went to conversation school last week.
That's nice. And how is it going with it?
Went to conversation school. What is this shirt, dude? As usual, I don't know, but you
it's
told
old?
me. Yeah, I mean, everything I wear is... Here's the thing about clothes.
You can let go.
You don't need to always buy the new ones, you know? You have all of time... Clothing that clothing has been made, you can buy it from any era as long as it's still in one piece.
Dude, it's called Jerzees, Jerzees.
And guess what?
What?
Isn't it nice?
It is nice.
See? And it's comfy and it's jerseys. Okay,
but it doesn't exist anymore.
Probably not. But if you like this, you can find it online. You just Google jerseys. Okay.
And you can't find that. I bet you can't find that one.
I would like a sponsorship from Jerseys.
Did you?
So if you're listening, CEO of Jerseys, hit me up.
He's dead. So did you buy that online or at a place?
At a place, yeah. At a place.
And you saw it.
At a place.
And you're like, oh.
Actually, no. Somebody bought this for me from a birthday. They saw it at a place, and they were seeing me later that day. They hadn't got me anything for my birthday. And they were like, that looks like it would look good on Matt. They bought it, brought it to me. I was sitting on my throne just waiting, receiving gifts. And they got down on one knee and did this, as everyone does when they give me gifts.
Wow.
And
like tutors?
Like in case I want to cut off their head if it's a bad gift, I can just do it right then and there. But this was a good gift, so I didn't cut off their head. They still have a head.
You seen the tutors?
Went to conversation school. No, I've not seen the tutors, but guess what? I know you have, because there was a whole series of episodes early on in the life of this show that you wouldn't shut the friggin' up about.
I forgot about watching that.
Cool.
You know what?
But you didn't, though, because you just brought it up.
I know, I just remembered again, but do you know what I am watching currently?
No.
Luther.
Oh, I did know that, because every night at around 1:30 a.m. you text me shit like Luther is engrossing!
Yeah.
Luther is back!
Luther sizzles.
And Idris Elba sizzles. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you're some shitty, like you're Richard Corliss from Time Magazine, you know?
Leonard Maltin.
Leonard Maltin's so old, only knows one critic.
I know one. So listen, that is a show that's good.
Luther's good?
Yeah, it's like cocaine.
Is it like this? Is Luther like this a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
It's good. It sounds great. What's it about?
A Hollywood exec. It's basically Sherlock Holmes, but he's black.
Oh, sick. You know what, dude? One time, I just remembered this. I met Idris Elba.
What?
Yeah, dude. It was at the old offices of a management company that I used to be represented by.
Yeah.
And this was like during The Wire, while The Wire was being made.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen a single episode of The Wire.
Okay.
I had no idea who Idris Elba was.
Okay.
No idea what The Wire. I mean, I knew what The Wire was.
Okay.
But it was just some show on HBO. At the time, while it was on, people weren't crazy about it like they are now.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I know.
It was only after streaming was a thing and people rediscovered it. Anyway, I'm walking it back to my manager's office. The assistant that came to get me, I was in a waiting room with this, like, straight up, the absolute most handsome, like, coolest human being I've ever been in a room with. And it was, I didn't know this, but it was Idris Elba.
You thought that then?
I thought that before anything happened, right?
You're like,
this is the coolest guy I've ever seen in my life. And he's so fucking handsome, yeah. And then the assistant comes on and says, have you met Idris?
Right.
And I was like, why the fuck would I meet Idris? They were just being like super assistant-y.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, have you met so-and-so? You know, like I would ever have a reason to. And I was like, oh, no. And then we got introduced. And he was just like, he made me gay for like 8 seconds.
Really?
He was just like, what's up, man? How you doing?
How old was he back then?
He was young. But I mean, he's older than us.
Oh, yeah. He's like 50 something.
So he was probably in his mid-30s. This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But he was the coolest guy in the world. I mean, I'm sure he still is. He still looks basically exactly the same.
Right, I know. It is
but
wild,
it was like
though.
I'm still amazed at how cool he was.
What?
At that moment. Yeah.
Is he like?
In fact, he was so cool. I probably would still remember who that random guy was,
even if it wasn't
even
famous.
if I wasn't introduced to him. Yeah. And even if I didn't put it together.
I never met him.
Well, I'm cooler.
I want to meet him. You know, it's crazy because it's crazy that he's a human and also, like, you know, another short fat guy is a human.
So high right now. The way you're talking.
It just sucks.
Yeah,
bro.
It sucks for the short fat guy. Yeah.
Like for guys like me and Idris Elba, it's like cool. And then for guys like you and fucking, you know,
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, it's like, all right. Yeah, I hope you're funny.
Yeah.
You know, but me, I got the whole package. So it's like,
nah, nobody's got his package, dude. No.
You think
he's got the most amazing package.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's super something else that you don't know, though. Boring.
Of course. Who knows? I'm just saying.
He does.
The way he presents is like the most.
Yeah. He is a DJ.
Magnificent. What?
He is a DJ.
He's a DJ?
He does DJ sets.
Wow.
Yeah. Why
does every actor want to be a DJ too?
You know why? Because they're both fucking easy as shit jobs.
Acting's way harder than being a DJ.
Way harder. Except for when you know, the lifestyle. It's hard to be a DJ because you got to fucking be up till 6 a.m.
The truth is, acting is hard unless you have the knack for it, and then it's easy. Like, watch this.
That's really bad.
But I mean, in like a comedy that would have been bad.
But
in a real searing, true to life drama,
Yeah.
people would have been just bawling in their seats if that was a movie.
I'll show you good acting.
Okay.
Don't it doesn't end till it don't. I'll decide when
Say
it ends.
it ends, so I know.
So don't be like, oh, that
I'm
was
not going
good
to say anything
before it ends. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I must have wasted both of our times. My mistake. I'll be on my way. There is one thing that's been on my mind. Okay, I'm done.
I mean, that was pretty good.
Yeah. The longer the pause, the better acting.
Is that right?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I must have wasted both of our times. You're in the clear. I'll let myself out. There is one thing I'd like to ask you about.
Speaking of waste of time, that was pretty impressive. An impressive waste of time.
It's good acting, bro.
Yeah. Check this out, though.
Okay. That's bad.
No, it's like if you're really like in a life or death situation.
And Sling Blade?
And dude, Sling Blade.
All right. So my acting was good.
Mine was epic.
Okay.
Epic.
I just think that why do every detective show do that?
The thing you did?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because it's like suspenseful, easy, cheap suspense.
If you're a detective and you go in with all the information. You don't leave and then go, oh yeah, something else.
Well, that's the joke about Columbo. You know, one more thing. You know,
Yeah.
literally it turned into like a cultural joke that everybody understood.
Yeah.
Columbo's, if you watch, I love Columbo. So I'm about to talk shit about it, but
Okay.
know that I love it.
Okay.
The formula of Columbo is this. The first 20 minutes of every single episode, Peter Falk is not even in for 1 second.
What?
It follows the criminal doing the thing
What?
entirely. So you know all of the facts of everything.
What?
And then Columbo shows up 20 to 30 minutes in.
What?
And it's so bad from that point on. It's so good until Columbo shows up every single episode. Because you just know he's going to solve the case, and he's always going to, at the end of every scene, it's going to be like, oh, he didn't figure out anything. The criminal's going to get away. And then it's, oh, one more thing.
Wow.
And he actually says one more thing in almost every instance in that show.
Oh, I got to
So
watch
it's like his
it.
trademark.
So why do you like it then?
Because the first parts are always so good. Like the acting is amazing, the writing is amazing. They come up with new like reasons for crimes, new ways people mess up, covering them up. It's smart and cool.
Oh, really?
But then he shows up,
It was on in the 80s,
and it's
right?
so dumb. I think it might have been 70s.
No,
late
no, no,
70s. Yeah.
Oh, then it was rerun when it was the 80s.
Well, no. Actually, okay. So the first few seasons were like 8 to 10 episodes, and then it got really popular. Then there were like,
So it was streaming?
but then like late seasons, it went into the 90s. But they
Yeah.
would make them movies. It would be Columbo
Oh,
movie.
God, all right.
Right.
Well.
So it would be like only 4 of them a year, but it would be like a TV movie.
Oh,
of
really?
Columbo. Yeah.
Jesus, okay. Well, yeah, anyway, who cares, I guess, right?
Oh, I
People are
care.
No, I know, but you know, the listeners of Lifeline definitely don't care about
I guarantee you,
some.
a lot of these people have watched Columbo. It's weirdly, the resurgence is so weird
The
of
resurgence?
Columbo, dude. Yeah, it's a very weird thing. People are like, "Yeah, I watch Columbo," and you're like, "Oh, it's old." How do you have? There's so many new shows that people who care about being in like the cultural conversation have to watch.
Yeah.
How do you also have time to go back and watch Columbo? I only watch Columbo.
Right.
I'm not doing any
What's
of
it
the new
on?
stuff. It's on like I know it was on Netflix. I know it's on Tubi now. It's on everything. I think.
Tubi has the craziest shit.
Tubi's the best, dude. Don't fuck with me.
No,
Tubi's where it's at.
I know, because
I was
it
talking
has
to them, don't
everything.
Yeah. You can
Good
find
and bad.
truly obscure, weird,
There's home videos on Tubi.
basically there's
Yeah,
home videos.
yeah.
Which I love that.
Where you're like
the-
Darius's birthday party.
Right, yeah.
Darius's 11th birthday party.
Uh-huh. From like
In Camden.
1981.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, Happy birthday, dear. Kleenex. And there's a commercial. And it comes back, Darius.
Yeah, that's
all right.
That's to be. All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Oh, look at it. Taking a shit.
The face, dude.
Taking a shit. Me. Also me, but taking a shit.
No, ringing the doorbell in The Purge. Oh, dude, gonna kill your whole family.
We love this guy. This guy was a...
But wait, hold on.
Don't ruin it.
Is wearing the same shirt as last time.
Yeah.
And just... hasn't slept, no doubt.
He's recreating the magic.
This is the dude who let the fucking
had the greatest submission.
So it juts out.
Yeah.
Had the greatest submission with the toothbrush, and he had to move it for his chick.
Girlfriend's toothbrush. He has an issue with his girlfriend. She leaves the toothbrush on the edge of the sink.
Go back if you're watching this Lifeline. And you haven't seen the last one. Go back, watch the last video in the last episode. This guy moidalized us.
Yeah, he made us laugh very hard, and we love him. And now I guess he's
started
back.
Over.
I hope he has a new one, but let's see.
Yeah, from the beginning, start it over. Make it go from the beginning. Do not start it when you did, which was before we said start it. Start it, and when we say start it, which is now.
What's up, Chris and Matt? This is Anthony from Phoenix.
Oh, we know.
With the girlfriend that just can't seem to put her toothbrush in the right spot.
Oh.
I laid out the crime scene for you. Here we are at my sink.
What if he had no pants?
Imagine with me,
no pants on.
I'm done brushing my teeth. I have a mouthful of toothpaste. I need to spit the toothpaste out and rinse out my mouth. So I go to reach down. Oh, my eyeball hits right on the wet bristles right there. Now, could I go down on that side? Yeah, but I'm right-handed. It feels awkward to go down on that side. Plus, I'm eye to eye with this toothbrush here, which just pisses me off even more. So every time I need to pick it up, put it over here, and then go about my day. Now, I didn't get upset about this the first several times this happened. Of course, it's innocuous, it's silly.
Right.
But after the fourth or fifth time or so, what it comes down to is
wow.
It's the same amount of effort to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Than it is to do this.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So it's a net loss for all of us.
I mean, American Psycho.
Don't you agree?
For all of us.
And Chris, hell yeah. When you're back in Phoenix, me and my girl are going to get some VIP tickets and we'll get to meet you. I'll even buy you a coffee if you're free.
Oh, wow. Wow, dude, this guy, her dead body is on the premises while he's taking
dude.
Her dead body is probably in the shot in the bathroom mirror somewhere. Go back.
It goes.
Internet sleuths, go back and find it.
The Dateline. So, hold on. This is just...
Here's the deal, the bottom line. The bottom line of all of this is...
Dude, the act out of when he hit it.
Dude, that was great. But it's not...
Look at it.
That was good. It's not a big enough deal to get upset about it. I get, obviously I've been in relationships where my partner does like a certain weird specific thing that is like hard to run into over and over and over again. But even this is, it doesn't even reach that threshold to me. I don't know.
Sure, but other things you have a problem with, somebody else might not. But
right, that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
There is a reason, though. I think she's doing that, and she has a reason.
I know what
that
it is.
To me makes it a little bit okay.
Do you know what the reason is? I know what it is.
Yeah, she doesn't want the water to drip down into the thing and get moldy. Correct.
Which is ultimately a noble cause.
It is a noble cause, but there is a way to defeat all that.
Okay, go ahead. Solve the problem for them.
I can help both of you.
Great.
Get a piece of Kleenex or toilet paper, put it at the bottom of that thing, and then the water just fills up that.
But then you got to always dispose of that.
You actually have to do it way less than you think.
Here's what is the other way to do it.
Okay.
If you're her, just go do the Bob Ross thing, dude. Just bang the heck out of it.
Is that what he says?
Just bang the heck out of it when he cleans the brush. Just That's what the porcelain on the sink is for. To get banged against
Not
by
sure
your
about
toothbrush, okay?
Yeah.
Just bang the heck out of it. Just bang the daylights out of it. Just bang the diggity dog out of it, okay?
Dude, okay.
Just bang the bing bong out of it. Just bing, 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 bong, 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 and then put it away. Everyone's happy.
Look at his face right there.
Yeah. He should host a children's show.
Yeah, he should.
And it's very obvious to everyone who's ever met him.
So, hold on. Play it again. We have to watch it again. The face.
Serial killer.
What's up, Chris and Matt? This is Anthony from Phoenix with the girlfriend that just can't seem to put her toothbrush in the right spot.
Wow.
I laid out the crime scene for you.
Crime scene. This part is kills
Here
me.
we are at my sink. Imagine with me, I'm done brushing my teeth. I have a mouthful of toothpaste.
Christian Bale in a
I need
I know.
to spit the toothpaste out and rinse out my mouth. So I go to reach down. My eyeball
Why are you...
hits right on the wet bristles right there. Now, could I go down on that side? Yeah, but I'm right-handed. It feels awkward to go down on that side. Plus, I'm eye-to-eye with this
Go over it.
toothbrush here, which just pisses me off even more. So every time, I need to pick it up, put it over here, and then go about my day.
Good laugh here.
Now, I didn't get upset about this the first several times this happened. Of course, it's innocuous. It's silly. But after the fourth or fifth time or so... what it comes down to is,
you know what happened there?
for her,
What?
it's
He got
the same amount
it boiled
of effort
up. The fury
to do
boiled
this
up, and he got overheated, and he forgot
than
what
it
it
is
was.
to do this. So it's a net loss for all of us.
Wow,
Don't you agree?
it's a convincing argument.
And Chris, hell yeah. When you're
Great
back in
cut.
Phoenix, me and my girl are going to
All
get
right.
some VIP tickets and we'll get to meet you.
Dude, that...
Me and my girl, who, if she's still alive, we will come to see you in Phoenix. Wow,
I cannot wait to meet this girl.
what a great guy.
What if she shows up and she's just crying and she's just like, I don't understand the problem. I'm sorry.
No, she slips you a note and says, "Please help me." Like he only let her out one time to see you at your show. You know.
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
got like ligature marks
Yeah.
on her wrists.
Well, thanks for the update, bro.
Yeah, we love it. We love
you've
updates.
provided a lot of entertainment for us.
We love you. And your
God.
girlfriend, who we hope is still alive, but we're not quite sure.
They obviously have a really good relationship if she's allowing him to do this.
Allowing
like they
him,
joke.
you know? Yeah, they obviously have fun with it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope so.
Unless she has no idea that it's even happening. she doesn't even know what Lifeline is or who we
He's
are.
just dragging her out in the world and she has no clue.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well,
right.
we love you. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Let's do the next one.
Hey guys, I'm Teresa from Pennsylvania.
Hi,
Huge
Teresa.
Fan. I have an advice question. I train jiu-jitsu pretty regularly.
Sick.
It's a huge part of my life, but it's not like my whole personality. It's not like it's on display at all times. But whenever anyone finds out that I train jiu-jitsu, whether I tell them or we're just like getting to know each other, talking about things that we like to do with our time, the reaction I get is like almost always, so you can beat me up.
Oh,
Of course.
How the fuck do you respond to that? I always want to just sigh and go, oh, wish you didn't do that. I wish you didn't do that. But that just like ends the interaction. And I'm strange and awkward as it is. So I don't know if I want to like amplify that. I don't know. Don't know how to respond. I figured maybe you guys would.
I know what to do. Kick their fucking ass.
No, that's a lot. You just go, psh, psh, could have killed you. Dude, that's, yeah. Well, because, okay, I think she's talking about guys probably.
That is what
I don't think women
deduced
would
as
probably
well,
say
but she
that.
didn't specify.
No, but she went,
Right,
and that's
right,
the dude
right.
kind of voice.
Right.
I think that it's not, I would just say every time I say this to a dude, that they say that. And also, if you're mad enough, no. You know? People seem to think that like, jiu-jitsu is very technical and very good, but like, there's no way that if a big guy fought her that he would lose. It doesn't matter how much he knows.
I'm not doubting that, but
Yeah.
that sounds not right to me.
Yeah, if the guy's big enough and angry enough, no way.
Why? Like just because
She's a mini woman.
too close up to her, like she's fucked. You mean?
The strength is completely different.
But I imagine him, if he's untrained in any martial arts, right?
Yeah.
He would maybe try to hit her and she would get out of the way and then disable him somehow. I don't know what I'm talking about, and that is evident, but like, isn't that...
I mean, it could happen, but no. she could beat up women. It's just a completely different thing.
Huh.
Yeah. And I'm not saying, like, look, take a cage fighter, different. But I'm talking about, like, she's not a cage fighter, you know?
Right, yeah.
There's somebody that just trains in jiu-jitsu. No way.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet you could kick my ass. I bet you could
I
kick
don't
my
know.
ass. Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how big she is, but, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm completely untrained in everything besides...
But you're 6'2",
martial
and you're
art
250.
of kicking your ass whoever you are.
Oh, okay.
That's what I excel in.
Yeah, I would just go...
Anthony can attest to that.
Yeah. I would just say, okay, everybody says this, so congrats, you're not original, thanks very much. And then when they do that, do a thumb lock on them. Nice to meet you. And
That's good, but I also like...
Could have killed you.
Could have killed you, you know? I also like, really like rubbing their nose in how typical they are.
Yeah.
So maybe you could be like, oh, you know, every single person says that when I mention that. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Why do you guys all do that?
This is really good too.
Kill them like that. Yeah.
Make 100 cards that have in quotes just. Does that mean you could beat me up?
We went up. You had this in mind for someone else. Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
And then when they say that, just hand them one of those cards. They would feel like such a fucking moron.
That's true. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. Somebody gave me cards at a show. Probably the last one I did. Maybe Cleveland something. But at the meet and greet, she goes, "Here, I have these, and I think that you could use these." And she gave me cards. There's probably 50 of them in there. They're like business cards, and they say, please stop talking. And I give them to people if they talk too much.
Oh, that's just rude, though.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay.
It's great. Give them to my wife. Give them to my friends. Give them to you know.
Oh, you're a dick. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, if my wife is like, "You didn't clean up the dishes," I go,
She just hands you one back, says, "Please do the dishes."
Yeah.
She's got 50 cards to say, "Please do the dishes." All right, cool. Well, you're.
Dude, remember that business card thing?
Also, maybe, dude. I mean, unfortunately, sometimes it just comes down to maybe just don't say it to certain people. Only tell people that you do jiu-jitsu that you're interested in having a real conversation with. Otherwise,
seems
don't bother.
like she doesn't. It's not her. She says it's not her whole personality, though. So
I know.
She probably does do that.
But I'm saying to protect yourself from that, maybe be even more guarded with who you tell.
Yeah.
Because that sounds so annoying.
That is so annoying.
If you can help yourself, maybe do it that way too.
Yeah, that's the whole "I'm a comedian, I'll tell me a joke" thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's deeper. But
Remember and it's cool because we work through it. But like, do you remember the business card thing? Play the business card because of the stock thing, Mako.
It's because of the stock.
Dude, what is it called? Your business card is trash.
It's going to come up right away. Just put
crap. Your business card is crap.
Funny business card guy, I bet, comes up right away.
Is crap.
This guy's a legend, but not enough of a
business card. Don't let that be your apprehension. Don't let not having the tools be your trepidation. These are the gift, the prize. You don't spend the money until you've made the money. And then you only spend a percentage of it, and you buy the best quality you can buy. You see that business card? Cheap. Strathmore stock. 60 pound. Holds a crease. Can you tear it? Absolutely.
The best.
Looks like crap? It is crap. It's the same size of every other business card in my hand that you guys just gave me.
Yeah, because
these aren't even your cards. That card looks like crap too. One color. Nothing special about it. Let me see. What's it say on it? Name of the company in Atlanta. It's an agency. This guy's a CSO, Chief Strategic Officer. Wow, I'm impressed. So what? He's an officer. I know companies that are worth $10,000 a year, and the guy's a CEO. I will never make a criticism if I don't have a resolution.
Yo, pause it.
You see that card?
Dude, I love when the music kicks in.
Look at what he presents.
It's the shittiest. If anybody that I might end up in business with, that I was like a prospective possible business person that I could go into business with, if they had a business card like this, I would never, ever get into business.
Dude, where
with
do you
them.
put it?
Exactly.
It's a CD.
You need to have a purse if you keep playing.
Do play it.
This is the most impressive business card I've ever seen. It's mine.
Ow!
It took me 25 years to design this. This card is expensive, about $4 a card.
Oh my God.
Because of the stock. It doesn't fit in a Rolodex because it doesn't belong in a Rolodex. It's the kind of thing where your card should be so good that even if they don't like you, they won't throw it out.
Yes,
because it demonstrates incredible marketing capability.
I mean, it opens.
Life is not about being liked.
Like a coloring
it's about
book.
being effective. My card is die cut.
Oh.
My card is foil stamped. My card is embossed.
Look at the way the shoulder.
Guaranteed. You're kidding. My card, instead of telling you that I'm a CEO, because who cares about my title, tells you about the result I generate.
I build crowds.
Guaranteed.
What do you do? Guaranteed.
I love this guy.
God, get
What
him
did
on
you
the show.
say? I own.
I build crowds.
Who is that
Also,
guy?
what does that
Guaranteed.
mean?
What do you do? Guaranteed.
Just creates havoc, riots. Dude, I build crowds. Dude, who is
I
that
found
guy?
it- I once-
How much
I once-
did he die of HIV?
I once did a deep dive, and there's another video of him out online talking about the popularity of that.
Really?
Video. Yeah.
I don't like when they do that. I want the
But it
guy to
wasn't
live
like-
as that guy forever. I don't want them to be like, yeah, it was a silly thing, you know.
No, he's not doing that.
Oh, good.
No, he's like that's what I do. He's not like walking it back.
Still doing it.
Yeah, it's not like him being like, I know that was funny, but no.
Good.
He's exactly like that still.
Oh, God.
It's because of the stock.
Well, I mean, taking it so to the next level.
Because of the stock.
Wasn't like that. Oh, Will Ferrell. Dude, that is so funny. It's so funny that I've exhausted how many times I've laughed at that.
What's so unbelievable about
It keeps opening up, dude. At the end, it's just...
the part where his shoulder,
When he
comes to a point at the end of the
when he
card.
leaves it.
It's like it's gonna injure you.
Oh, yeah.
If you try to put that in your pocket, you're gonna get poked. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And you're gonna rip it up or burn it out of spite.
I mean, dude, he says, even if you hate me, you won't get rid of
you
it.
still won't get rid of it. Yeah.
Could you imagine getting that, and the next thing you don't do is just toss it in the trash?
Immediately. Guess what I wouldn't do that with though? A regular business card.
I know. You just go.
What he's saying is completely the opposite of the truth.
Was he the first delusional guy, like on social media?
No, but
Okay.
he's working. He's really carrying the torch for
Also,
delusion.
is this guy worth if he's worth $1 billion, okay, but he's
No
not,
way,
right?
dude.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Of course not. How could he be? It's so
I know.
niche what he's even talking about. When have you ever gotten a business card that you can open like it's a pop-up book for kids?
He has another business card that he uses for a bookmark in his own business card.
You open up the business card and like a tiger pops out,
Yeah.
and an elephant goes like this.
Like my son would look at that business card for fucking 25 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get hurt with it because it's got a pokey edge.
He'd stab Billy with it.
All right, anyway, we got to keep
right,
going with this.
another
solution.
one.
All right.
What's up, Chris and Matt?
Cody.
I got a question for you. It's
You
the
know?
head of security. Nobody gets past the tall grass.
Okay.
I got the Life Rips mouth guard right here, and
hell yeah.
man, it's kind of old. So I got a question for you. What color scheme should I get to use for my fight December 16th, UFC 296 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas? Let me know. I'm getting a new one, baby. Life
Awesome,
Rips.
dude. Head of security for the Log Cabin.
Damn, that guy's
our
the
favorite
man, huh?
UFC fighter. He's killing it, actually. He's doing really well. And we support him 100%. Love this dude.
Dude, I just real quick, I saw him completely not through you after a fight that he won, and he was smiling, and he was showing the mouth guard, the Life Rips, and I was like, what the fuck does it say my brother's thing in his mouth
Yeah,
for?
that's funny.
And then and it is that. And then I realized what
Why
the hell
didn't you tell me? Bad brother, huh?
because you already knew.
How did you know I knew?
Because then I reverse engineered.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
We love this dude. Killer. Yeah. Okay. So, well, what color scheme? I don't know, man. I mean, look, I know fighting is manly and shit like that, but I go bright, especially if it's in the little thing right there.
I would
it's
go
gotta
bright.
pop.
I would go bright.
Neon green or like a one of those glow in the dark colors. Ooh.
This is what I vote for.
But that might be kind of. You got to also think about it's in your mouth though, so it could be kind of like you don't want it to be green because that might be gross. like a hot
You
pink.
might wanna be
or
gross,
but
though.
you need it to be, but it needs to be light enough to you where you see the dark letters, though, right? So it needs to be light enough to where you see the dark letters. So this might be too dark. Lighter than this, a green that's lighter than this.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, that was so quick.
If you want more than one color, though, that and hot pink would be sick.
Yeah, but you won't be able to see it.
Why won't you be able to see it? Hot pink is the most visible color.
But that and hot pink, what color are the letters?
Maybe you don't want pink or red in your mouth, though.
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
You didn't say that.
Well,
And
I
don't
meant
act
that.
like you
I
did.
meant that. I
It is
meant that.
Okay.
I meant that.
But what
So-
about? What
Moonshine.
about?
No. The light green, the light neon kind of
But
Halloween
when you say
green.
color scheme, it makes you think you want one color and then another complementary
Yeah.
color.
I think that he meant. I mean, it's such a small area. You got to pick one color, and then you got to make
Let's
the
just
letters
also
dark.
give him another color in case he needs another one.
All right, but it's like, all right,
How
the
about
light green.
two-tone green?
No, because then you can't see the letters.
Oh yeah.
The letters have to. Then the letters only have to be black.
Right.
So it has to be-
Right.
The other color is black. It has to be.
light green, like this shade,
A little bit lighter.
but lighter, and then black. There you go.
How do you make one of those, by the way?
He hand makes it. He hand makes his own mouth guard.
When he's not training?
It's his second talent. Yeah.
Like this. Like.
He does it when he's on the elliptical.
He's the man, dude. We love him. He's my favorite UFC fighter.
Cool.
Yeah, the guy's good. That's cool. It's good. It's cool. I love it. It's good. And that vibe, the life rips. That's how he's winning, dude.
That's how he's winning. Probably,
And even if you lose, life still rips. You got to remember that's when it rips. But he's not going to lose because he's the man.
Yeah, he's not going to lose.
All right, cool. He's cool. God bless him and his wife. I'm religious. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God! In The Departed, dude.
Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed. Go back here.
pretty-
Rewind it, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed.
He's just gonna start begging us for like pills he can take to numb his mind.
All right.
Because he goes through so much shit.
What do I do about my forehead?
Oh.
I have a pretty large forehead, and everywhere I go, people comment on it, talk about it.
Wow.
Anytime I don't wear a hat, that is.
Right.
And most times lately, especially, I have been wearing hats. So
on it?
to cover it up. So what do I do about my forehead? I'm thinking, do I just go bald? My dad's bald. A lot of my family members are bald. But then I think, well, I don't really have the muscles to be going bald.
Yeah.
So should I be hitting the gym and then going bald?
You don't
And then
choose
just
to
for
go
reference,
bald.
this is what my hair looks like.
I mean,
Bro, who's making fun of you? What kind of dickheads are you surrounding
You're
yourself
just
with?
kinda-
You're a regular ass forehead.
yeah. I mean,
That's
you're
not even a
going-
5-head.
You're going bald. Well, you're going bald. so,
Exactly,
yeah.
but his forehead's a normal fucking size.
right. Yeah.
No one has hair on their forehead.
Yeah.
That's his head.
They're getting in your big head.
They're getting into your
They're getting in
regular-sized
your
head. Dude.
regular-sized, regular foreheaded head, dude. I think that if you this brings up a great point though that I have said. If you're bald, you gotta have a good body. You cannot be bald and fat, and you can't be bald and too skinny or just have a flabby nothing body. If you lose your hair, the acceptable thing to do to be in society is have a great body.
I don't like what you're saying.
I don't like it either. I wish it wasn't true. I don't like it either.
What about the guy in Night Court who just died? He was bald.
Okay.
And his body was whatever.
Fair
and
enough.
He was the man.
But he's probably really tall, right?
Yeah, he is really tall.
Fair enough. He's big enough.
Oh, so you can be really tall and not have a great body.
He's not fat though.
No, he's not fat at all.
just got big dense body.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have big dense body and you're bald, that's okay.
Okay.
But if you are bald and you do not have big dense body
Foreign.
and you're fat or just flabby skinny,
If you're bald,
not good enough. Oh, also, he's not bald. Look, he shaves it. That's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Me neither, yeah. R.I.P. though, Richard Mole. Dude, you were the man. You were so funny in Night Court.
Wonder why he was
Look,
bald in Night Court.
just like getting into character, man, you know?
He's not bald. Wow.
Interesting.
See, there you go. One for me. He has actually got a great head of hair.
Yeah, he's got great hair.
That's
He's got hair
interesting.
like Dad. Look at that.
Yeah, you don't think about that. Click on the one all the way to the right result.
Yeah,
Naturally.
that one, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's literally got a great head of hair.
I mean, that is Dad, that guy.
that's so interesting that he shaved it. Because everyone knows him as a shaved head guy.
Yeah, that's actually so good for him.
Yeah.
Imagine being super recognizable, bald, but actually having hair.
Yeah.
That's like such a good life. You know what I'm saying? Like no one would stop him on the street.
He's so recognizable, though. I bet.
I feel like he's too.
I would. I would
not.
I would. I'd be like, that's the guy from my that you say that's my favorite actor, Richard Mall. He just died, huh?
He just died, yeah.
Really? Like this week? Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Like by the time of this recording, it'll have been over a week, but yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So that's too bad. He was great. He was 80, huh? God, he looked great.
That makes well, we don't know when that was taken, right?
Right, but I mean,
if that's him in his 70s, he looked great. Yeah, that's great.
Some people just die, huh?
Everyone, actually, not just
no, but some people it's just like, like, and they're 80, and it's like some people they decline. Mm-hmm. I guess most. I don't know.
Most people. Well, I mean, to some degree.
And I guess we haven't seen we don't know what his last year of life was like. But
he's 80. He could have been anything.
I know, But some people, you're just like you see them and they're like, wow, he's great, and then they die.
Correct. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
You're just realizing this. You're 43 years old.
No, I know, but it's like I want people to understand. I want people to know. I wish we knew. I don't wish we knew when it was coming from birth. Mm-hmm. I wish we got okay, you got, 2 years left.
God, I'm so happy we don't have that. That would ruin the world.
Me too.
If everyone knew.
Me too.
From 2 years out when they were going to die.
Me too.
The world would have already been destroyed. You're right. First of all,
I know,
but it would not work.
Sometimes we say things we don't mean. I don't wish that.
It would be good for everyone else in your life to know, but not you. If you had like a force field around possibly knowing, and people who love you got to know,
you'd be able to tell.
That would be fine.
You'd be able to tell. People would be treating you way.
No, I'm saying if you had a force field around possibly knowing, no, you couldn't get these.
Hey, Jim's here.
I'm talking about like an actual thing, not.
I hope you really enjoy this birthday party.
So annoying. Not that everyone has to keep it a secret, you fuck.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. One of the most important people I ever met in my entire life. Just I hope he knows that.
It's weird that we want people before they die to know how much they mean to us. It's like
they're just gonna die.
Just do that before then. Do that your whole life because that's when it matters. Don't cram it in at the end. It's like God. I mean, we have to say it, right? I can just start laughing. My brother just farted in the middle of me making an important point about life.
Even my butthole has good timing.
Wow. On your gravestone.
Even his butthole
here lies
timing.
A man, even whose butthole had good timing. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to say. But
a fart will do that to you.
Yeah, a fart will do that to you. Okay.
I ate a...
Nope. That's not what we do. We don't go into the details of what we ate after we fart. People don't want to know the specs of a fart,
What specs got on that? Like it's a car?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, what kind of fart was that?
Yeah, nobody wants that, dude.
What was last thing you ate? And then the meal before that too, because it could have been. I had a fucking.
Congrats, we don't care. What's
No, hold on, man.
All right.
I want to talk about it separately. It has nothing to do with the fart.
Well, now it does. It's inextricably tied
Everybody
to the fart.
farts, all right?
Everybody farts.
Inextricably tied to the fart. Everybody farts. Everybody toots. So hold on. Last night, I ate a fucking Pop-Tart.
You did?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what?
I did.
Don't mislead us. Tell us what.
I did.
Tell us the truth. You did?
I ate a Pop-Tart. But
what kind?
No. I didn't eat a Pop-Tart.
This sucks. Which is it, dude? It's like you're talking to the Riddler. Talking to the Riddler. You're just like, what is the truth?
Retired Riddler, but still has the life in him and can't stop.
Dude, imagine the Riddler on a first date. She's just be like, what the fuck? I don't know what
I
to
like
believe.
You, or is it?
She's just like, fuck, he was nice, but like, I couldn't tell what was true.
Okay, ma'am, that's right. I've got the beef sirloin for you. And what about you? Boy, I would like something that lives at night, but nights. So last night, I got a burger.
William Shatner.
I couldn't remember what I got. And then I got it from Fred 62. You know that place?
I do.
Okay. They have their own Pop-Tarts that they make.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a Pop-Tart. It's whatever it is that they make.
Right, yeah.
So I got it.
Yeah.
And I ate that. And I don't think it was that good. It wasn't good. It was fine.
What a tale. You know? Nobody tells them like you do.
I don't think that
they should have it on their menu.
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because it's fine.
Yeah. Fred 62 is not a great place.
It's really not. Dude.
I'm wrong?
No.
Oh.
You're right.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually.
No, I'm not shitting on it.
It's borderline fine, less than fine.
It's like a diner, just any diner.
Right.
Yeah.
It's no Swingers. Swingers is great. For a diner.
Swingers is better for sure.
So
the 101 was the best, but yeah.
It's gone now. Now it's a different place.
I can't believe it's gone.
It's a different place now.
I know.
I think the menu is roughly the same though.
Oh.
I think. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
You're talking out of your ass. Okay.
So I haven't been there since. But what was I gonna say?
No one knows.
Something about the Fred 62. Oh,
yeah.
Dude. I go on Postmates, to get them to freaking bring it, The burger? The burger is $25.
You know what's crazy, man? Things cost so much now.
Dude, a burger is $25.
You know what's the sad truth? Is they probably can't even stay in business if they make it. Like it's not even they're like, let's fuck people over. They're like the meats this, the buns that, the fuck, you know what I mean? It's like shit's so expensive now across the board.
And it showed up and it was not a $25 burger.
Of course not. Yeah.
Like you go to a restaurant, you get a burger. Honestly, if you go to a nice restaurant and get a $25 burger, that's expensive.
Totally, yeah.
This fucking burger was $25.01. It was actually $25.01.
Okay, well that penny doesn't matter at all, but yeah.
That's what it was. And it was so mid, bro.
It wasn't bad though. It was just whatever.
It was fine.
Right, okay.
It was truly fine. But dude, David's was even worse because his second patty was super small.
I know why. I guess he probably ordered something shitty with a bunch of shit on it.
No, he got no cheese on it. And
dude. And
whatever, it was bad. But anyway.
How about when people act like they're eating healthy and they order something that's just a fucking mess for your body, but you get it with like no cheese. You get something shitty for your body, but no bun, God forbid.
That's legit. I said that on stage a few nights ago because of David Sullivan.
Yeah, that's the most David Sullivan thing there is.
Dude, he will be like, this is what I was talking about on stage. Basically the bit, but part of it. But I was like, because you have that one friend that is just like, oh man, I think it's that cheese. Like I think I got cheese,
Right.
And it's like, dude, you ate a fucking chair.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so ridigious. The shit he eats.
I used to live with a guy
and then it'll be like, well, it had dairy in it.
Right, yeah. When I lived in New York, I lived in this shitty old tenement style, railroad style, a 4-flight walk up. You couldn't even get to the main area without going through other people's bedrooms.
That's railroad style, right?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. And one of the dudes used to order from this Thai place all the time. And before the food would get there, he would run downstairs to the little bodega on the corner of the street and get a cup of coffee to have with his Thai food.
Oh, God, no.
And I was always like, listen, there's going to come a day that you're going to be so fucked up that you're going to do what you're doing now, and you're going to need to go to the emergency room. And guess what? I'm not going to help you do that. Wow. I'm not going to be the one that goes with you because I'm telling you now it's going to happen and it's going to be only your own fault. Okay? I swear on my fucking life.
Okay.
Like either a month, 3 months, I don't know how long the distance was. That happened. He got such terrible food poisoning that he had to go to the fucking hospital.
And then what?
He was there for a whole fucking day.
Did you go with him?
No, my other roommate did. I was like, I'm not going. I told you. We all knew it was going to happen. Wow. I'm not wasting a fucking day at a hospital because you sent yourself there.
But he could have just disagreed that it was going to happen.
He could have what?
Did he disagree it was going to happen?
Yeah, he was like, what? It's fine. He's like, I never get sick from this. I was like, okay, you're gonna. And when that day comes, I'm not helping you.
Why did you think it was going to happen?
Have you ever eaten Thai food?
Yeah, a few times.
And have you ever had coffee in your life?
Yes.
That's why.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you're going to get food poisoning. It just means you're going to shit a lot.
It's like throwing matches near tanks of gasoline with big, wide openings that the match could fall into. And then someone being like, well, doing that might actually blow something up.
You think so?
Yeah. I was right, though, so I don't think so. I know so.
Yeah, but was it food poisoning?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Got it.
I guess I don't know the clinical term for whatever.
Why did he go to the hospital, bro?
Because he was like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber, you know? Just like,
feet off the ground.
like that, yeah, exactly.
Dude, you know when you're there and you're sitting there and you're just like, oh, and you know what I mean? I let it go.
I'll be honest.
I let it go.
That
I'm
hasn't
very
happened
vocal.
to me in so long.
I know, but I do it. It's something nice about it. Just something nice about it.
So gross, dude.
But it is though. It is that, dude. When's the last time you had food poisoning? Or it's coming out? Oh, dude. Oh my god, I had such bad food poisoning. Remember that at the beach that one year?
No. What?
Oh, I was vomiting so hard.
No,
I
never
vomiting
get it, so I don't even think about
fucking so hard,
it. At
bro.
the beach? What beach? What? Like what?
Seal Beach.
When?
Oh man, I mean, it was a long time
Oh
ago.
wait, yeah, I do remember that.
This was during my first marriage.
Yeah, you were acting like a bitch on the couch the whole time.
Bro, I was in the bathroom the whole time. Just, oh! Dude, it would come out and it was the kind where it would just be like, oh! Like
Jesus
where you're
Christ.
it's just firing out. You can't, and dude, and the best part was, like, you know, I don't know if dad came in once and was just like, you're right. And then they're just I know they're in bed just like this.
Yeah.
And I'm just, oh! And it's 3 a.m., dude. And they're just, and everyone else is just, and I couldn't stop, dude. And it did not come out of my butt. It did not come out of my butt.
Well, that's even worse because then it's just disgusting.
When it comes out of both, when you're vomiting and it's coming out of your
At
bum.
the same time?
Yeah, dude. I know somebody that's happened to.
Simultaneously?
Yes, and they were like, you have to choose one. It
Oh,
was like I got to throw up and
God.
shit. Which one hits the bowl? Choose wisely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like the
Yeah,
worst.
and they were vomiting in the thing and shitting out on the floor. Yeah, dude.
Don't make that choice.
I don't know.
Grab a trash can, shit in the toilet, and throw up.
Right,
Can
but
we
you
just do
don't-
it? You know what I mean?
You
Like
don't
this-
always have the whole. Here's the thing though. You can't just. You're in different positions because you're contorting and you got to fall down. You got to get up. You got to. So you're hanging. You're like, oh no, and you throw up and like, and it comes out too. Like the bathroom's just a war zone.
God, it's interesting how I think I've had food poisoning once. It does. I get sick a lot in a lot of different ways. My stomach is like a fucking made of iron.
I've had it either one time or maybe another time.
Oh, you too? You don't?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I wonder
no,
what that's. What's
I'm
that about?
Very rarely, even. I remember there was one time I realized I hadn't thrown up in, like over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm great.
All right, let's do one more before we're done.
All right.
Hi, Chris and Matt.
Has no
This is
features.
Sam from Toronto. I was hanging out with some buddies recently, and as you are when you get a bunch of dudes together, just the most random stuff comes up. Somehow
Making
the topic of conversation
as it's
became
going.
Yeah.
ways in which you put your pants on.
Making it up.
And it seemed like the consensus was that most of the guys I was talking to, at least, both the pants are on the ground, and
The way he's describing it.
both feet go in and they pull straight up from there, and that was ludicrous to me. I could not believe that. It was pretty much
that's what
everybody
3-year-olds
there
do.
thought that was the best way.
What?
I had to think about it because such a random
Almost
thing,
threw
but I do a one step in and halfway up,
Yeah.
and then the other leg goes in, and
that's
then you
'cause
go
you were an adult.
all the way up.
Yeah. 100%.
Am I crazy?
No, that's
No.
what
Is
I
that
do.
not what people normally do?
No, you were
I just
hanging
don't
out with
understand a
3-year-olds.
world in which you would put
This guy's hanging out with a
both
bunch of
feet
3
in
and 4-year-olds.
and then pull up from there. Like,
What the fuck?
do I need to rethink my life?
No.
Dude, that's like.
Anyways, help me out here, guys. Yeah.
That's
That
like
is
people who.
ludicrous,
That's like
dude.
people who.
What?
That's like honestly people who go to the bathroom in the urinal and put their pants all the way down to their ankles.
Dude,
Like, what are you doing?
Matt McMurray, if you're out there watching, I was friends with you when we were like 5 or 6. You lied and said you had seen Total Recall when you in fact hadn't seen Total Recall. Anyway, this isn't about that.
Weirdest non sequitur.
One time you were at my house hanging out with me and Stephen Lavecchio, and for some reason we were all being
Doxing
roughhousing
everyone.
and just being like, little knuckleheads, because that's what 5 and 6-year-olds are. But Matt, you went to the bathroom. This is a confessional. I'm speaking directly to you. Matt, you went to the bathroom, and I thought it'd be funny to barge in on you, but you were peeing standing up, and your pants were all the way down to your ankles, and I felt so embarrassed that I tried to quietly close the door so that like you wouldn't know I barged in. But as I'm coming back out, Matt, like you like turned your head to like look over, and when you did that, I shut it real quick, and Matt was like, "What were you doing? Why were you coming to the bathroom?" And I was like, "I didn't do it. That didn't happen." Let me tell you, it did happen.
That's the stupidest.
And I felt bad because you were acting like a little kid, even though you were a little kid. No little kid wants to be acting like a little kid. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. And I was embarrassed for you, and I still don't know why to this day your pants were around your ankles when you were only peeing. But
how old was he?
5 or 6. No, I guess, yeah, maybe 7. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's the most used story of all time.
Oh, dude, yeah, it is, yeah.
To feel bad about something that maybe somebody would maybe feel bad about, but probably doesn't.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, because, yeah, I know. You know what's even stupider? This is the stupidest part. I wouldn't be embarrassed if that happened to me.
Oh, that's very you. That's very you.
That is the peak stupidity of all of it.
That's very you.
And there's a lot of stupid shit about it, but that is the stupidest part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how I pee, even now to this day.
Can't wait till my next therapy session.
I had to restart.
I can't wait till my
like
next therapy session. This is what I'm going to talk about.
There are much bigger issues, Matt.
So you claim. This is really going to change my life.
So, hold on. I had to relearn to do that, and now I do that.
What?
Piss with my pants around my ankle.
So you do that now as a 40-something-year-old?
Yeah, I literally learned when I was 38.
Relearned, you know? Unlearned. Not hard to relearn.
I unlearned.
No, those people that you're talking about are either 3 and 4 years old. They might even be trolling you. Adults just do not do that. That is not a thing adults do.
The only thing I could argue is maybe they were talking about from a sitting position they do that. That's the only time it's borderline acceptable.
That would have come up because he's getting into
I'm just
an argument
trying to
about it.
Think of all the angles, because that's
even then is wrong. I still do it the way.
Yeah, but if you're overweight and you got to sit down and do it,
I've been making up so much. If you're overweight and you live in the American
Indian,
South,
from their culture,
on the west side of the Mississippi River, at 6 p.m. or later, like
and your job's early,
it's just
you're tired.
What children do,
okay,
and that's it. Adults do it the way the guy. The submitter, the
have you ever tried to pee with only by just using the fly and just taking your penis out? And your belt's still buckled?
Yeah.
You have?
I've tried it, yeah.
What was it like to you?
It was difficult.
Worst interview.
It was difficult. Because it's hard to control where all of the pee goes when you don't have
the
control
underwear.
over the speaking. when you're not controlling the shaft of your cockaroni.
No, that's not why it's difficult.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
Okay, then why did you display shock when I said I've tried
trap. The difficulty is if you do it, the underwear will continue to try and rise up and cut off the supply to the piss.
Sure,
to
that's true too. But it's also
that's why you take your balls out too.
When you pee,
you take your balls out too.
It's yeah, and you also hold your leg up with it and everything. You hold your left leg up with your balls and dick as you pee.
You take your legs out.
You take your legs out. No, dude. It's best to control the shaft of your winky doodle dandy when you are peeing because that's where it's like holding a gun on the trigger. I
understand. But you also have to hold your underwear down if you're just letting it out. So I'm saying take your balls out too, like you're in that fucking amateur allure porn videos. The guy.
Right. Yeah, you do. What is that? Amateur allure? What the fuck is that? Anthony knows, you know? It's always funny when somebody makes a joke about a certain kind of porn. Some people inevitably don't get it. And somebody else laughs hard and you're like, you a freak, motherfucker.
No, it's not even freaky. It's just what they do. It's Amateur Allure is this porn website.
Anthony's dying.
This guy he never takes his pants down.
Okay.
If he has a belt on, it's buckled.
Oh.
He unzips it, takes his penis and balls out.
Okay.
And that's how he gets a blowjob and fucks.
Hey, guy, take off your pants.
I don't know if he likes the constriction of it or what, but
okay.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but he never, you know what actually in my head I think it might be? He's got identifiable tattoos.
Oh.
And he doesn't want people to know he does porn. because he never shows his face.
Got it. Okay.
Dude, Luther, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes.
Because someone will be like, well, why does he only do that? He must like it. It must be a kink thing. Something doesn't make sense, does it?
The worst episode of Luther there could possibly be.
I think, you know what it is? Tattoos. Won't be identified. That's why he doesn't show his face. And everyone goes like this, that's why he's Luther.
The reason he's only takes his cock and balls out instead of tagging his pants all the way down is because he's got identifying marks.
Yeah. It's probably
up above his cock and balls.
It's probably like a tiger or something. Maybe it's a yin and a yang.
I was just going to say, yeah.
You did? You were going to say that?
Yin and yang,
yeah. Maybe it's the name of a former lover.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
Maybe it's...
Discarded Luther episode ideas. What was I going to say? Before... Oh, right. Yeah. You do have to take... To make sure the band of the underwear does not constrict or restrict the flow of the urine, you have to lift carefully the balls out. Oh, no, go over the band
Tantric sex. Tantric teacher.
A tantric instructor, yeah.
Dude,
you lift the balls over the band of the underwear, continue to pull the band down so it does not restrict or constrict the flow of the urine. Let the urine flow until you are finished. Shake, 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 shake your body,
doesn't know it.
Okay. And then, no, Nora. And then you gently slide the balls and penis back.
Gently.
Yeah, you don't want to have the balls bang against the leg.
Okay, demonetized to high heaven this episode. but no, it's not. It's worth. You think it's more. It's one of those things that you think it's more convenient by not unbuckling your belt. It ends up being way more work.
That's exactly right. What you just said. Yeah.
All right, good. I thought you were going to disagree. I was already getting pissed off.
No, it's exactly right.
Oh,
it's the most. You've only been that right. You've never been more right.
No.
And frankly, you're never, ever really often that right in the first place.
No.
But you can only be that right.
I don't know. Listen, this podcast is one day going to be the biggest podcast known to man. Mm-hmm. Share it with your friends. My special is out. Grow or Die. Go to Crystalia.com. You can get it now for $10. I've worked so hard on it. Please go support and check it out. Don't steal it. Just fucking, that's it. Go to Lifeline Luxury, patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury. Leave a comment and share this episode with your friends, man. It's, we want to grow. Grow. We want to grow or die.
We want to grow or die. Also, check out my new upcoming podcast, The Private Record, at theprivaterecord.com. See what it's all about. Submit yourself as a potential guest. As long as you got a story that's good enough to share with the world, we want you. Privaterecord.com or theprivaterecord@gmail.com. What else?
That's it.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.